What's up, my little unicorns, new and old? It's West Indie Ray back again with another video. Now today is going to be kind of a combination video. My last video had a lot of information when I put it into the editing dock, and I literally had to cut some things out in order to make sure that the video was not too long. But that last video was about spirituality and hair. So if you guys want to go ahead and watch that, I will link it right up here as well as in the description box below. You guys can check that out. It's a really good video, super informative, and I hope you guys enjoy that. And also, if you guys are not subscribed to me, please subscribe at this time. Make sure you turn on the bell so that you can be updated for my future uploads, because I don't always upload on a schedule. And also follow me on Instagram and make sure that you like this video if you like it. Alright, so getting into it, you guys read the title. This is going to be about my locks, my baby locks that I have started. I am now 3 weeks in today. I started on the 1st of October. Today, as I'm filming this, it is the 21st of October. I want to give y'all a close-up of what my hair actually looks like at this point. So there was a quick shot of my baby locks, you guys. I actually have a super huge tip that I will share. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there were a couple locks in here that I had the urge to take out and make smaller, like divide them into two. And when I was going through to do that, it was so tangled to the point where I was like, I don't even want to give up this little bit of progress that I have. But you guys, the tangling happened like literally overnight. When I first did my twists, they were so silky and smooth, and they were dropping like a lot lower than these twists are right now, which I don't really mind. Like previously I had said, and I tell people all the time, that I thought I was going to be very self-conscious about the shrinkage when it comes to my hair, because, you know, I'm a natural. Like as a loose natural, it's all about having big hair and long hair. Like that's what society will tell you. I personally think that all hair is beautiful. Just on me personally, I was one of those who kind of like conformed to, like, if my hair doesn't look big, like I really don't want it out. And that's something that, you know, this journey has been working me out of, I could say. But I was a little concerned that I would be pissed that my hair would shrink up so much, because I knew that it was gonna happen eventually. But I'm honestly not. Like, I love the way that my hair looks now. This is kind of my go-to style. I retwisted the front of my hair already because it was looking like really ratty, so I just didn't want to walk around looking any kind of way, you know. Like, I'm all for the journey and the process, but I'm gonna look cute regardless, okay? So I went ahead and retwisted the front just so that it like looks presentable. But okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys that tip because I don't want to waste your time. And if you're just here for the tip about how to get your hair to lock faster, I don't want to, you know, like put y'all through that. So I'm gonna go ahead and spill the beans on that, and then I'm going to show you guys how I'm retwisting my hair for those of you who care about that. So the tip that I used to make my hair start tangling faster, which also caused it to shrink up a lot more, and I feel like sped up the process, even though I'm not in a rush, I'm enjoying the journey. A lot of times when we put these gels and these creams and things like that in our hair, and wax, I heard it's super bad, but some people do use it. A lot of times when we put these things in our hair, it kind of slows down the process because our hair is super moisturized. It's not dry enough to lock and tangle and mat together. Another common thing that I feel like is a misconception is that you should not wet your hair in the first 3 months. When I found this out, I was like, oh well, pause for the cause. No. During the time when I was a flight attendant, I actually met a couple locked individuals who said that they locked their hair because they surf a lot and their hair was like matting up anyway, so they were like, why not just lock it so that I can, like, you know, surf all the time. Like, surf is life. I don't want to be fussing with my hair, all that good stuff. So in my head I'm like, okay, they tell us not to wet our hair, yet these people who are surfers are telling me that they just felt like it was the easiest thing to do since they were always in the water. The thing is, and I completely believe this to be true because of my experience, salt water makes your hair lock faster. Imagine being a loose natural, washing your hair and coming out of the shower and not doing anything to it. Your hair is going to be hella matted, okay? We all know this as loose naturals. When you're in the shower, you put conditioner on your hair, you comb it out, you get out, you immediately do your hair. You do not let your hair dry because it will get matted. So to me, I was just like, why would I be avoiding putting water on my hair if I know from personal experience that putting water on my hair really does make it hella matted. And also, I was going through a little bit of trouble with not washing my hair because, like I said, I wash my hair so often usually, and my sister told me to take a water bottle, which I have right here. And she told me to put salt water in it, like pink Himalayan sea salt and water. I also had a bottle of water that I got from the beach, and I put a little bit of that in here as well. Now, a lot of people might have, you know, mixed opinions on putting salt water in their hair, spraying it in there because of all the bacteria and germs. It didn't kill me, okay? So I actually like the idea of having that, you know, like in my locks. On top of the fact that I kind of like rinsed it out too. So I basically put that in there. I sprayed it all over my head, and then I let it sit there for about an hour. And after that, I took a water bottle with just fresh water and I sprayed that all throughout, and I kind of just like scrunched my hair with a towel. I did that a couple times just to make sure that I did not have any salt on my scalp, because that can be an irritant. And it shrunk up and it started getting like kind of matted, and that's what we want, right? There are some parts of my hair where you could feel that, you know, I would have to comb it out, is what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't just be able to do a twist out just from this. Also, I did go to the beach. I did get my hair wet when I went to the beach, and all I did was go home and put my whole entire body in the shower and just let the water fall on me. I have not been using shampoo, but I do rinse my hair out quite often. Sometimes when I'm in the shower and I feel like my scalp might be a little itchy, I just wet the whole thing. So yeah, my tip for making your hair lock faster, especially if it's like all silky and limp and the ends are straight and things like that, definitely put salt water on your hair. And at the very least, if you're uncomfortable doing that, put regular water in your hair. Your hair still needs to be moisturized, okay? And after I put the regular water and stuff in there, or the salt water, and do all that shenanigans, I always seal it with an oil. You guys, I use my love potion that I showed you in my last video. Maybe one day I will give you guys a breakdown on how I actually make that, if that's something that you're interested in. So that's first things first. Second thing second is I just want to go through and tell you guys how I intend to retwist my hair. Since I rinse out my hair all the time and my scalp is clean and moisturized and all that good stuff, there's not really anything in my hair at this point besides in the very front. I'm not going to go out of my way to wash my hair, but what I am going to do is I'm going to spray it down. So I have like this 360 sprayer is what I'm choosing to call it. I don't know what it's actually called, but I'm calling it that because when you press this trigger, it just continuously sprays. I got this from Sally's if you guys are interested. I did 3/4 with water and 1/4 of rose water. Now this is for face, skin, and hair. This rose water also has coconut water, aloe vera, witch hazel, and sea kelp. There's no animal testing. It's cruelty free. There's no parabens, mineral oil, petroleum, or sulfate. And I have Lock Up. Now this is from the brand Natural Elegance. It is a cream. I believe I showed you guys this in the last video, but it's kind of like a loose marshmallow texture is the way that I best described it. So I hope that makes sense. So what I'll do is I'll separate my hair into sections. See how convenient that is? And then I'll spray down each section just so that it's damp, not doing too much, you know. My hair is twisted this way, right? So I'm gonna take a little bit of this product and make sure it's all separated because my roots are kind of snappy, right? Okay, so the one thing that I kind of want to point out here is that when I'm doing the palm roll, I let the hair bunch up at the top. If you guys have to like look really close, try to do that, because I roll it and then I make sure that the hair kind of wraps around itself at the top. That to me makes it last longer. That's what I've always done with my sister's hair, and that just works the best for me. Okay, so now that it's all the way done, I'm going to let it dry completely. I told you guys I sprayed a little bit of water on it. I didn't want to spray too much just because I wanted it to get a really good hold, to not unravel, and to also not take too long drying because I have things to do. All right, gonna take these down. Take my love potion and just put a few drops on my hand and go through. Just making sure that they're nice and moisturized. My classic behind the ear. All right, and this is what everything looks like after my first retwist, you guys. I'll turn around and show y'all the back. Alright, so I hope y'all like this video. If you made it to the very end, make sure to leave me a unicorn emoji in the comment section below. Of course, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow all my social media accounts right down there. Also, make sure that you shop Indigo 9 jewelry and let me know if there are any other videos that you'd like to see aside from my lock journey videos. If you're loving the lock journey videos, also leave me a comment. So you guys know that I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.